Hi everybody and welcome back to Sady Says. My name is Natalie and today I am talking to stylist extraordinaire Owen Holloway. Now Owen, you're joining us just before you jet off to the UK.
That is correct. I'm jet setting off in 2 weeks off to the UK.
Now you are actually a country boy.
Yes, I am.
So was there a lot of fashion awareness in the country growing up?
No, not at all. Completely not at all. Actually, sometimes when I go back home to where the country where I'm from, you kind of look around and it's a bit like Walking Dead. Like you look around and you go to the shopping centre and you're just like, oh right, this is acceptable for everyday life.
So what sort of things are acceptable out in the country?
Oh look, just things that just are very still Quicksilver, really old school kind of the same hoodie they were wearing as a teenager. Anyway.
And at what point did you realise you had a love of fashion?
I think I always had just an interest in it because, in a way, when you do live so far away and everything like that in the country, you're not, you're not really surrounded by fashion or anything like that. And it's almost like a fantasy land of an escape from that kind of rural dryness that is the country, really, in a way, in Australian outback.
I totally understand the whole thing about fashion being an escape. When I was modelling back in the day, or when I dreamt about modelling, it was always about playing dress-ups and being able to be something that you can't be in everyday life. The hair, the clothes, the shoes. Coming to Melbourne, Melbourneites wear a lot of black.
Yes.
Is that a good thing, or are we just being lazy?
See, a lot of people... See, it's funny because, Iris, if you've ever seen the Iris documentary, she said this, amazing line that pretty much, dug everyone into the ground for wearing this, kind of almost black uniform in fashion, in the fashion industry. But for me, I think, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think a lot of creatives think to themselves that if they wear all black and they put all black on, it's less one thing for them to be distracted about and to think about in the morning when getting ready. But personally for me, I mean, I like wearing black firstly because it's slimming. And secondly, I can spill something on it and not necessarily see the stain. A bit of coffee on black doesn't really...
There's a method to your madness.
There is a method to my madness. And also you can, from a sense, black does always look amazing. If you're feeling a little bit blah or anything, and if you put on that little black dress when you go out, you're always going to feel good. You're always going to look good because it's flattering and it's just great. You can't go wrong with black, really.
Because I wear a lot of black, and I had a look through my social media feeds recently and realised that in 95% of my posts, I am wearing black. But I tend to have a statement piece. My shoes or my bag or something like that. So am I doing that right?
Definitely the way to go. I think that, you've pretty much summed up the perfect way to, style with black and dress up your little black dress. I mean, I think that, that's the best way to kind of express yourself is through your accessories when dressing in black.
So you've gone from the country to Melbourne and discovered fashion and done everything like that. Now you're taking the next step and you're heading off to London.
Correct.
So that's so exciting for you in terms of your career. What is it you like or love about the European or the UK fashion?
I think there's a lot of things to be excited about when it comes to European fashion. I think they definitely have a very kind of natural style that's built into them, and definitely with their lifestyle. I think definitely over there fashion is more of a lifestyle. And I mean, they get to wear amazing coats and all sorts of things through winter. And I definitely think that there's a lot, it's just the natural style and the way of lifestyle that really draws me.
So do you think the difference between Melbourne fashion or Australian fashion and, say, fashion in the UK, do you think it's a distance thing or do you put it down to lifestyle?
I think it's definitely an element of lifestyle. The internet and social media and everything, no matter where you are in the world, if you have access to the internet, you already know exactly what fashion is dropping immediately, what's trending, what people are doing. I mean, you just have to look at, Instagram now. It's instantly people get access to the latest trends and who's doing what. It's instantly there for them in seconds. And obviously, you know, there's even runway wise, like, you know, it used to be, you know, a while before you would see looks from a runway, but now you have apps like Vogue Runway where you literally can see the looks from the runway like instantly.
Well, people are, they're streaming the fashion shows live, which we never used to be able to do, and it is so amazing. I have stood around a computer or two with several friends, stylists, designers, and watch the shows as the rest of the world is seeing them, and it's quite exciting.
It is very exciting. Yeah.
So London is going to be such an adventure for you, and I know I'm personally going to miss having you here, putting my outfits together and the like. But I have one last question.
Yes.
If you could leave any mark on this world, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good one. I think that the mark that I would like to leave is, you know, always enjoy what you do, you know, treat all those around you as you want to be treated, and just have a good time, because I think it's so important to just, you know, laugh, be silly, muck around, like, don't take life too serious, because then, like, you know, what's worth living if you're too serious? So I just enjoy, have fun.
I totally agree. Have a great trip in London. I can't wait to see what you do next.
Beautiful.
That's all from Owen and I here with Sady Says.